just sorting out the last few things, and then we'll get started with. Anyway, I'm gonna start with pardon me, a bit of Vagrant story. It's normal. I was having quite a good time with Vagrant story the other day, so I think we're gonna continue with that for now. And I've got lined up a bit more Tales of. Likely we're gonna do Tales of Eternia, and maybe a few other things. Just checking some last things. I know Bassad was saying that the Vagrant story looked very dark. I think generally it is a dark game, but I'll have a look and see if there's a way to get some gamma app. See if we can get the gamma app or something. See if I can make it a bit brighter. Is that where we were? Possibly. See how it goes today. I think today we're gonna have to start doing a bit of crafting. We're gonna start doing a bit of crafting, and that's gonna be a bit difficult because this is where it gets hard when with the language barrier, and it's that a lot of the items are named, and so you need to figure out which one you should mix with which. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Some of that systems I need to start here, but I think we're fine. Whoops, I should have been ready for this. We don't even have the right weapon equipped, so right. it's been 2 days since I last played. 3 days since I last played this. See if we can remember. So we are using this for beasts. Yep. And a shield. Okay. Oops. Right, I need to check, I need to remember, when you get those little twinkly things, sometimes it means that you're learning new skills. Break arts. Of course. And then how was the break arts worked? I think break arts would basically use up your life. Yeah. Okay. Break arts. There we go. And so you go there and you use it. The same thing as here, where you say defense, and you can configure it. Okay. Let's get risk down a bit, life up a bit. I want to get to a place with a smithy so that we can start crafting some stuff. Hey Clemmy, thanks. Good to see ya. Let's take a look. Have it. Too fast. But what I want to do next is there's another enemy here. I want to try and use. Ah, there we go. Yes, there's the badger. Okay. So what we said is that for these guys, we were actually going to use the bow. And I know this seems a bit tedious, but the reality is that if you continue to train your weapons properly, they get stronger. They make it much stronger against the different arts that you're using. Ah, what have I done? Okay. What I'm trying to do is see if I got an art. This one doesn't have any arts. Okay. Fair enough. So high percentage, high damage. This is the best option. Right, so that was not bad. That was a good chain. This weapon is still not powerful enough to make as much of a difference as we needed to do. Needed to make. So and see, you can see now when you haven't got the risk. See, I've got high risk. And there's a trap. Thanks. Stay away from the trap. So what happens is, as long as I'm not carrying a weapon, my risk goes down a lot quicker. And as long as I have high risk, then my weapons don't make enough damage. So all I'm doing is just running around a little bit. You can't do this with every enemy. Just here, because these guys are pretty weak. But see how my percentage of damage goes up massively as soon as I get my risk down. There we go. Okay. And that must be oh no, just learning a new skill. Okay, so we're gonna go for attack or defense. I think we need to get more defense, to be honest. Or do we have any risk reduction? Gain phantom. Okay. So what I want to do, seeing the let's look at the defensive. Yeah, the defensive ones are all element based. Let's get the air one for now. Okay. In case we need to start getting the elements, because the elements, obviously, if you choose the right element to block with, you get better blocks. I should actually change the name of the stream. It still says Dynasty Warriors. I thought I got it changed and I forgot. We did a little stream of Dynasty Warriors last night. Dynasty Warriors 9. I'm and I forgot to change it. I'm not entirely crazy about that game, to be honest. I was quite surprised at the difficulty level being fairly low, I think. the crafting feeling a little bit wedged in, you know. I don't know. I'll give it a bit of a longer go, but like I was doing the Yellow Turban mission where you need to fight what's his name, Shang Jiao, and to be honest, I just run through all the enemies and I went straight for the leader. I took out the leader and that was the end of the mission. There was no real challenge. There's more challenge on the older Dynasty Warriors being simpler, I would say, even when they're simpler. So I don't know. We have some undead here as well. Okay. Yeah. So a bit underwhelmed. So today I wanted to play something that I've been enjoying lately, and that's Vagrant Story. Okay. Let's go with that one. You'll notice that when he's doing his attacks, he kind of changes. The timing of the attacks, so that makes it quite hard sometimes to get the timing of it right. It's like playing a bit of a rhythm game sometimes. See, that was fast. But sometimes it looks like he's like locking and loading and then shoots and then moves again, and you're like, you should have done it a bit quicker. Hey, Nixka. Screw you. I'm here. It's going alright. Last night I had to dash because I had a certain child crying, having a bit of a bad dreams. So I had to go and look after him. Tonight, I think he's been a lot better. I think he's gonna be fine. And I actually got a bit bored with Dynasty Warriors, to be honest. A bit disappointed. So I think I'm gonna go back to some of this and maybe playing something else, but Dynasty Warriors kind of broke me. What do we got here? Undead. Okay. We have a dog as well. Okay. So we have a beast. He's coming. I'm still training the weapons. Right, let's try something. Let's do a special attack. Right, so this is gonna do potentially 67 damage. I'm not sure about the rest. I need to. I don't know if it's gonna do some status as well. I'll have to look it up, I think. But let's go with that, and then we'll do. Nice. Okay, and now what we can do. Oop, I should have blocked that. That took life away from us. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do this. He's dead. Okay, we can do it. I wanted to recover life through attacks. You can do that by using the. I've got to set the triangle now to use the absorbing attack. Okay, so this is locked. So we need to find a way to open this door. That's fine. See, we need a version of Vagrant Story for VR. Okay, so we're a bit stuck here. There's nothing else in this room. And we have two exits here, don't we? We have this exit, and there's another exit over here. I hadn't noticed that one. Let's see if we can spot it. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Okay, can we make it there? Let's see. So we have 3 blocks here. We need to get rid of one, I think, so that we can pick one up. Is this gonna work? Maybe. I need to remind myself that the right analog stick doesn't actually move the camera, and it just puts you inside the character, which is really annoying. Okay, anyways, so I'm guessing put it, prop it, come on, kind of there. There we go, easy. Okay, just undead. Okay. That's low. Okay. Too fast. I thought I was being slow, but being too fast, I guess. There we go. Easy. Are you doing any streaming tonight, Nixka? I don't see any exits around here. We're gonna have to get the camera on. Ah, there's a chest over there. We're gonna need a block to get there. You're working on the emotes, in the emotes. Nice. Ah, I'll have to have a look. Right, I wonder if I put this here and then I jump on this one. Can I pick this up from here? Yeah, so it needs to be at least above for it to work. There we go. Is this gonna be trapped? No. Cool. Some more weapons. So that's Curas. I don't know how you even pronounce it in English. Curas. And that's a long boots. mana root and a cure bulb. I can't remember what those were called. I'm pretty sure it was called bulb. Let me have a very quick look at your emotes. They're very good. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Good emotes. Well done. I might ask you to make some for me then. That's pretty good. Yeah, hilarious. I love it. Very good expressions. Right, where do we go next? Ah, forgot about it. Let me get through. Traps. I hate traps. Heal. Come on, heal yourself. Actually, it'd probably be easier if I get some self-healing so that the mana can recover, because now you kind of split the healing and the recovery between the mana and your health, so it's a bit quicker that way. Little tricks of the trade. See, mana recovers quite quick because there's not a lot of it, right? I wonder if I should start training some other beast weapons. What is that? Pincus Carrero. Pink's Carrero. I kind of like very vaguely remember the names of these weapons from the English version of it. So the DP dropping means that the weapon is getting broken, if I remember rightly. I need to read up on that so I can remember myself of it. But on these guys, let's just keep training this one because it's going well. It does plenty of damage, so I'm pretty happy with that one. There you go. Down, see? What's the point? Dead. Easy peasy. Right, there's nothing here, is there? No. I'm kind of happy that I have to go back because that was a bit of progress. That was nice kind of grinding and leveling, so I wanted to be able to save a bit. Is this the one? Yeah. I'm gonna create a new one. Waste some memory space. Some memory card space. Right. Any more? Right, I feel like I need to... Let's look at the map a little bit. Where's the map? Right, so here we are. Exit. Exit. What does that mean by exit? Does that mean that it thinks that it looks at this as the exit of that whole section? So if I come here, map, yeah, okay, and this is save there. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, save container. It's funny that some things are in English, and I'm very grateful for it. Actually, let's just go back to that room and let's use the same treatment on there. That's the thing. If you cross one of those doors, the room before it resets. I forgot about that. Easy. What was that? Okay. See, this is where I need to. I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna look up some the abilities. So defense abilities, battle abilities. Just looking up the names of the battle abilities to remind myself what they mean. Numbing claw, the first one. It inflicts numbness and gives you 3 risk. So this is depending on how you use the skills. Is that each one of those skills that you see is they add the risk to your fight, and so although they cause a lot more damage, they do actually affect your ability to do damage. Okay, so DP is damage points. Repair to full, they diminish with wear. They diminish with wear and tear from usage. So then we have darkness bind, oh, or dullness bind. Bindo. Then on this list that I'm looking at, darkness. There's no darkness. It's more like dullness, like dullness. Bind. Seirento. Let's see if there's another Vagrant story battle abilities. Let's see. List of battle abilities. Well, it's not there. So maybe it's called something completely different. Dulling impact. Darkness bindo. I wonder if it's that one. Darkness bindo. There is a dulling impact that adds silence to attack. And interestingly, in information, you can see that it says Seirento. So that sounds like that's the silent one. Gain Phantom. Gain Phantom. What does that one do? 10%. We are looking at chain attacks, aren't we? Chain abilities, yeah. Gain Phantom. Is that gain magic? PP. Oh, Okay, so some of the names are completely different, it seems, because I found one that looks similar to this one, and it's called Instill. Inflicts additional damage equal to 10% of damage dealt and adds that amount to PP. Okay, and PP we said was phantom points, energy acquired by doing attacks or being damaged. Okay, so let's get Instill, I think, for now. The other one is Quest. Raging Ache, I think. Raging Ache. Yeah, Raging Ache. Inflicts an amount of additional damage equal to 10% of the damage that Ashley has sustained. I think let's go with this one for now, Instill. I think this is one that's called Instill. And so let's have a look at what skills we got assigned right now. Chain attacks. So we have we have what do we have? Damage reverse. Yeah, that's the one that sucks up life, and this was the one that sucks up impact guard. Ah, but this is wait a second, what am I choosing? That's defense. Yeah, I'm looking for chain attacks. Okay, cool, that's it. So we have gain damage that increases DP. We have gain. This increases gain magic, so that increases MP. So for now, I'm not too desperate for that. This is gain phantom. That gives us the phantom points. So for now we're using the MP drain, which we haven't fought any MP characters yet. I mean, I used it for the boss, but we haven't got any bosses yet, or we haven't had any bosses recently. So maybe I will switch this for the PP one, because it's gonna do a lot more damage. And then this one sucks up some of the damage you make as life. So we're gonna keep that, and this is just does heavy damage, just heavy shot though. And then in defense we have Surf Recovery. Why can I not? Oh, stop moving. Oh, self recovery. Is that what it is? And that does that probably absorbs the damage. And then damage reflect. Damage reflect. That's what we use with the boss. That we used it like 3 times, and we killed it with one of those attacks. It was awesome. And the other one is impact guard. Impact guard is 50% of physical damage as HP. And then this is the one we just got, windbreak, 50% air damage as HP. Okay, I think we're fine with this for now. Okay, and where are we now? So I said I was going to come here, and I was going to open the map. Open the map, and we're going to look at all the different rooms and see what we missed. So we're there. There's nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. There's a save point here. This is the start of the game, if I'm not wrong. So we're all the way here. It seems that we've used up all the paths. Yeah, there's nothing here. I think we're fine here. So we need to find the secret on the other section. That's gonna be the way forward, I think. Hey, a healing trap. Those are good to know. That's a healing trap. Okay. I think we need to figure out that room that had the... Ouch! That had the locked door. I wanted to try the phantom impact. I'll try it next. Usually the doors are marked even if they're hidden as far as I can remember. So okay. So there was a phantom impact in there. Oh, again, what an idiot. I forgot about that trap. See, I don't remember killing that one on the floor, so I wonder if we missed killing someone. Okay, let's switch to... Or did we? Well, we'll find out soon. Let's switch to the undead killer. I used to like reading these weapons, like very descriptive names. Oh yeah, we killed these guys. We killed all of them. 100% 32. Let's do that. Too fast. Easy. Let's get some risk out. See, it's so much easier if you play this game. So much easier to not look at the screen. I was actually trying not to look and just listen it, and the noise, the sound of the shooting helps you figure out when you should press the button. It's easier than to look at for visual cues. Okay, so here we were here and we found that door up here, and we went through there, and there was just some stuff, nothing important. So we're gonna carry on. We need to inspect things a little bit more carefully. We have a dog and we have an undead. So, oh, there was a door here. Did I not go through it? Maybe I missed that one. Okay, so let's go with the undead first. Right, now the doggy. The thing is that I know that it may seem like, oh, well, at some point I'm gonna get rid of these weapons, but actually I will take the blade and combine it with other blades to make better blades, and some of the stats carry. So you want to like keep training those blades. Right, so there's that door there. Ah, okay, so I'm an idiot. I missed this little passage here. Uh-oh, this seems familiar. If I remember correctly, this is gonna have phantoms in it, and I don't think I have anything for phantoms. That one is that was at least positive on phantoms. So let's wear that one, a blunt one. What is it's called? Pink. I need to remember the name of this thing because this I think some of the names are interesting. This one's called Pink. Sorry, I'm on Google Translate, just making sure I've got this right. Pink. Yeah, pink. Ska? No. Ska? What did I do? Pink Squirrel? Was that what it was called? Was that the name? Let me look it up. Squirrel. Vagrant. Yeah, it's called Pink Squirrel. It's a funny name for a weapon. Right, let's use the pink squirrel. Why not? Pink squirrel, and this is gonna be right. Here's where I'm gonna die, I think. Yeah, here we go. Phantoms. And this guy, there we go. He disappears and appears somewhere else. And why can I not do any damage? I know, right? Very optimistic. I just I cannot remember much. That was doing damage. Too fast. Too fast. Okay. Strength down. He left. Okay. See, that's the thing you need to be careful about. They move really quick. Okay. So we have in our little bag some grimoires that I haven't used yet. But I can't remember what they do. So we're gonna give them a go. And then you just at least you learn what they do. And you learn the spell. A little bit of damage. Haha. See, that stopped it and actually did damage, recover some of the damage. So that wasn't bad. That was a good catch. Okay, so that's gonna drop their strength, isn't it? Let's use it just so that we can learn it. Doesn't matter. We're gonna be fine, I think. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, we learned it. Come on, come on. Let me get you with my pink squirrel. Too far away for you. There we go. 10. Okay, that's better. High percentage, that one. Too slow. That's a shame. Too fast. Okay, come on. Healed. That's a good catch. Okay, here we go. That's not good. That was no health. Why is it so low? Too fast. I can't remember what happens when you run out of time. Too fast. Let's get an item. Ten seconds, is that? Ah. Too fast. Run out of time. Okay. So when you run out of time, it just resets. You have to get out and have to come back in. Okay, that's fine. Leave me alone. I'm in the mood. So we need to remember a bit more about phantoms. I think we just need to keep training that and beating him. So let's heal up so that we can get the regen going quicker. As long as we don't get killed, we'll be fine. We need to get risk 0 to fight him. I don't think we can have any risk. I think that any risk is enough to just make damage drop massively. What else? It would be useful to know what the items do as well. I just can't remember them. It all looks to be HP and XP, HP and MP based. I think that's good. I'm gonna give it another go. Pink squirrel equipped. Let's do this. Ah, so close. Well, we're on top of him. Too close. Thanks for the host, guys. Winnie and Nixka. Too fast. Come here. Okay. Can we catch him? Uh, did a little bit of damage. I'll take what I can. Oh, okay. This one just drops the strength. It's not good to us. There's a little bit of healing. I actually can't remember how much how much HP these guys have. Come on, hit him. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. That did nothing because I used that one. This is the one that does the... should have used triangle? Where's the reflexed? Mind assault. That takes away their magic. But this is a fight that needs to end quickly. I don't think this is about magic. That's gain life. Gain life? Gain life. Okay. Come on, little phantom. Not doing great with the chains. Thanks for the host, Basad. Not doing great with the chains. 2, 1, go. Okay. See, I like to think that these guys have very low life. They're just hard to hit. Too fast. Oh, he stayed. That was a waste. We're gonna need to do it again. In the meantime, at least our let's heal up. In the meantime, at least the weapon is getting more acquainted with the phantom. So what that means is that every time we go in, we have more chance and we will do more damage. So we're gonna try it a couple more times and see if we can manage. I need to focus a bit more on the chains, because the only way you can get these guys really is like getting chain, doing 1, 2, 3, you know, like doing little damage, but doing, you know, just summing it all up. You kind of you cannot get to them. And the other thing I need to figure out is, I don't know why the defense, why am I not doing the one damage reflex? Damage reflex is square, so square is fine. That was what I was meant to be using. That's fine. Damage reflex, square. So when he does his attacks, instead of pressing circle, which basically heals me, half of the damage that he would make me would do to me, when you do press square, which means that we take full damage, but he takes, I can't remember I haven't checked, it's just a portion of the damage. So yeah, let's see what happens. I just don't want him to give him easy ones. That was decent, I think. That wasn't damage, so obviously you can't reflect no damage, right? There you go. That's a good chain. That's a good chain. Okay, so you saw that you saw there was an earthquake. So something has changed. I wonder if I should switch weapons to beast weapons. I think that now, there we go. That's gonna, something has changed now. So in this case, is this the door open or? Yeah, door's open now. See? Other things that will happen when you see those earthquakes is sometimes new areas are opened up. Now, I just can't remember, there's a save point before this. I don't know if to risk going forward or save point is back there. No, it's not bother. Let's go forward. It's not likely there's going to be any more phantoms now. It's likely there's going to be undead or beast. We'll keep an eye out. Is this the right way? No, of course it's not the right way. Of course I've come the wrong way. Okay. Beasts. Alright. Okay. So we're in a new place now. And we have undead. Let's switch back to our undead killer. I think it's one of my favorite weapons. head. Too fast. There we go. Right, what now? What now? So there's a wall here. Maybe we might be able to climb it. I don't know if we are gonna be able to build something high enough. Oh, these guys you need to push. Okay, I forgot about that. So these heavier crates, you can't pick them up. You have to just push them around. Right. Let's see if this is enough. I don't think it is, but we'll give it a go. Yes, it is enough. Cool. Let's see what's in here. Uh-oh, phantoms. I don't know if I want to go there yet. We're gonna leave it for now. We're gonna come back later. I'm not ready to fight more phantoms, psychologically speaking. Okay, what is this one? See if I can remember how to do this one. I think this one you need to pick this one up, pop it in there, so you can climb up, pop it in there, and then now you can just do this, I think. Not too high. Let me think, how was it that you did this? Ah, yes. I think I know. Just pop it there. Let's see if I can remember. Push this one around and around and around and push it one more time. And so what happens now is this one is in a position now that you can push it that way. If you hadn't done that, then you can't. You couldn't have done this then, because it ends up falling right next to the wall, so there's no way to push it around. So now we can do that. Jump up, and we're through. Easy. I'll say that took me a while to figure out the first time I played this game, many moons ago. Let's take the body. There we go, easy. Okay, those combos right. Remember that the right stick doesn't do cameras. Should have. Oh, nice save point. Are these guys alive? Oh yes, of course they are. We're alive. They're not alive. Oh, look at the soul on that guy. We can actually we have swords like that later in the game. I think we picked one up earlier. You use them for. I think I used to use them for lizards, if I'm not wrong, because lizards are a type of enemy here. Right, let's save back up on the first one. Economize on save points a little bit. Okay. So we got a save point. I don't know if to carry on or if to play something else. Maybe a bit of Breath of Fire. Before we go anywhere, let's take a look at this. So this is what is the actual name of this place? It's an armory, but it's what is the factory? Factory. Factory. Okay. I'm just looking at your other emote. Very good, Nixka. Loving them. Okay, so this place is a factory, and you can see below it says WLB. So wood, leather, bronze. So wood, leather, and bronze. This is the kind of materials that you can use here. You can't mix any other materials, and it looks quite well populated, but there's nothing to do here. Like there's no things to pick up or anything. But this is very important because here's where you can start crafting things. Now, and here's the problem. I cannot remember how to do it. Let's have a look. Let's see. Break cards, items. I wonder if it's in items. So bronze. So that's bronze. So I just want to, before I do anything with the weapon that I have, so those are all set. This hilt is not set. Crossguard, that's a crossguard. It's not set, but blades, all the blades that we have are set. So why don't we take, I'm tempted to just use the one that we've been using so far. The Gladius. See what we can make with the Gladius. I just cannot remember what the combinations are. So we have a Gladius, a rapier, and we have a broadsword. So we probably need to get a weapon ready for fighting a few other enemies. So let's take this one apart, since we haven't used that one. Right, how do we do that? See, this is I'm unable to read those bits, so I'm not entirely sure. Item, or I can read that much, so let's see what that one says. Item, item, or samana. Various items. Okay, that doesn't help me. Well, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is the okay, status option score, quick manual, map. It's gonna be in items. Okay, so that hopefully took it apart. No, it didn't take it apart, did it? Did I completely destroy it? I'm not too worried because we have a save game, so we can just come back to it. So I just need to figure this one out. So if I go here, take this one. Battle ability item. It's gotta be in items, right? So what happens with this one, for instance? Search. Searchy. Is that what it does? It takes me to the actual. So if I go to there and I say, I don't know, like, not to there, and I say, okay, so where are you using this? And Sechi, yeah, it takes me to the, okay, so Sechi is the, takes you to the actual weapon that you're using. So then, if we take the one, this one here, okay, I'm worried that's gonna destroy it. Demo shimasu. Yoroshi desu ka? Caution. Caution is never a good thing, is it? Okay. Let's see if we can cheat a little bit. Let's see what the manual shows. The manual shows anything useful. Otherwise, we might cheat a little bit to see how you the manual says anything useful. Okay. All right. Okay, I've reached the section that talks about it. We're gonna do a bit of cheating first. See if we can read this with translate. See if that's enough to help us understand what it says. Setup menu. Okay, let's just stop wasting time here. One more check, and then otherwise I'll study this for the next. Okay. So if we go to, okay, that makes a bit more sense. If I go here, that's got a. It's got a gem. Okay, so if I take this one for instance and I get status, here we go. This is the section. So setup. So you say blade, and then you choose grip. So we have a grip, but we don't have a blade. So the other option is, okay, so here we go. So this is a spear, and Okay, so this is to set up the gems. So we can see that the second character there is a stone, so that tells us that it's a gem. And then let's take this one. So that should have taken them apart. So if I come back here and I choose blade, there we go, there's a blade. And then I choose a grip, and then we have two grips, and depending on the grip we use is what we're going to do. Right, so that's the first bit, which is taking a blade and a grip and turning into something else. Now this element here, so this here is the one that separates them. Shields and weapons, and it separates them into bits. This here sets the names of the weapons. So if I come here now, I can set the name of the weapon to whatever I want. Okay, and then there's one other thing that we need to be able to do. Which is blade. Yeah, here we go. This is what I needed. This is the other bit. So I'm not gonna save any of this, but I'll show you one more thing. So I'm gonna take apart this blade that we've been using that has beast level 10. We're gonna take it apart, and then we're gonna go into this section here. We're gonna take the blade that we use for beasts, which is this one, and we're gonna mix it with another blade like this one here. So from mixing these two, you can see that we have a rapier and a gladius. So from mixing a gladius and a rapier, we produce a spada. Spada. In the English version is spelled as spada, which is like a like kind of like I guess like a Roman gladiator kind of sword type thing. Anyways, so you do that, and now you have a new blade, which is a spada type blade. So now you can go back to this section. Let's say you can say, right, let's take that, which is still level 10. You know, you need to check what statuses you're giving it and all that kind of stuff. We haven't done any of that, but it's just so you can see. And then you choose a grip, and then the grips have, you can see you have blow, cut, impale. So it's blunt, sever, and pierce, basically. So we can choose that, and then we can put a gem on it. We can put a gem. This gem adds 15 to undead, but this is a beast weapon, so we don't care about that. This gives you 3 to all of them, but there's extra statuses, and that's what I'm probably gonna struggle a bit, because there's quite a lot of statuses that you can give with the gems. This gem is called Braveheart. Okay, so at least I can do that. So for instance, if I look up the Braveheart gem, I remember the Braveheart gem. I just can't remember what it does. Braveheart gem, Vagrant story. So the Braveheart gem in Vagrant story, what does it do? Just press the wrong button, obviously, because I'm on Windows right now. Braveheart increases success rate of non-magical attacks by 20%. Increases the success rate of non-magical attacks by 20%. So it's fairly good. It's a fairly good gem to have. I think it's fairly basic, fairly entry level kind of gem. But you know, it's a good start there. But I think at least I'm happy that finally we found an armory factory.